Hello! Welcome! I'm Rhett, Captain of the Custodians, and today I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of our brand new series, Mob Psycho 100, which I'm really excited for. I know very, very little about this show. Really the only thing I know is that it's by the same person or animation studio, whichever one, might be both, that did One Punch Man Season 1, and obviously, super big fan of One Punch Man. Absolutely love it. I actually haven't seen Season 2 yet, but Season 1 is great. But this is supposedly going to be of a similar vein to that. The only other thing I know is that I think it has something to do with psychic powers. Well, Mob Psycho 100, which would be, a fun, reversal where One Punch Man is the indomitable physical force. Will this guy be the unstoppable mental one? But that's literally to the extent of what I know about this show. So I'm going to be expecting to see some very, let's say, top-notch animation. But hey, if it's not, I'm sure there's got to be some reason people love this show, because man, this one was highly requested. But I'm very excited to get into this. Can't really say too much in terms of, like, build up or prelude. I don't know too much about it. From what I understand, there's not that many episodes, so we might be able to breeze through this pretty quick. If you didn't know, this was voted for on our Patreon for what show would replace Squid Game. So, if you ever want to have a say in what show comes after this one, or after any of the other shows that we are currently watching, then please go support us on Patreon. You also get a shout out during the video, which is happening right now, access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, and full-length early reactions, which you will have access to this full-length reaction right here, unedited, on our Patreon today. Or actually, a while ago, because this one's not going to be up for a while, so this will already be up before this video even goes live. Now, like, comment, subscribe, if you would. Really appreciate it. Would love it. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Please, if you would, do all that. Like, comment, subscribe, support us on Patreon, Twitter, and Twitch. And I think we're just ready to get started. Let's do this. This is Tokyo Ghoul, Season 1, Episode 1. I have no idea if there is another season after this, but hey, who knows? But let's get this started. This is Tokyo Ghoul, Episode 1. On ga. You know the drill. On ga. 3, 2, 1, ga. I'm watching this on Crunchyroll. So, if you're watching it alternatively, it might have syncing issues. Oh, yep, this is gonna have good animation. Oh, damn! Right out of the gate! 0, 1, 2. Was that 12? What the fuck? These are what the viruses sees when the Flintstone gummy enters the body. Holy crap. My god! Jesus Christ! Oh, he's going to 100. Is that like a percentage? My lord, what drugs did he take? Motherfucker out here looking like the anti-spiral. A lemon head. My god, this is beautiful. Oh, we hitting 100? We hitting 100, baby? Are we hitting the Mob Psycho 100? Lord Boros. I'm a big fan of narrative. Like, stories are 100% of media to me. I love them. A good story is what I'm into. But that was a lot of fun flashing colors. Alright, these guys are called Jujutsu Demon Slayer Sorcerers. Psychics. They deal with the things that go bump in the night. Ah. We're ready to believe you. I can't read this fast enough. So they're exorcists. So how well known are ghosts in this world? Psycho Mantis. Wow, look at these backgrounds. I'm having so much trouble here. There's so much to look at. Oh my god! Yeah, I could definitely see the One Punch Man in this. It's gonna be hilarious. Like, there's no way there could be so many evil spirits, but we're gonna get to the later episodes where it's gonna be like a fucking One Punch Man episode where an entire city's just gone. It's him! Connected universe confirmed? Like, they are so different from the background, but it's not distracting. It's really interesting. This is I can't tell if this is actually serious or not. See, there you go. What the hell am I watching? Ooh. Oh, that looked awesome. Oh, that looks so cool. What was that, like watercolors? Here we go, salt. All right, sticking to the basics. Special move. Oh, so he has no ability. Are we calling Mr. Psycho, comma Mob? Mr. Psycho? Mob! Yeah, it should be about 20 minutes. Guys want pizza? Oh. And of course, he's got the bowl cut, the most unintimidating looking motherfucker on the planet. The Saitama eyes and everything. And goodbye. Dude, he just removed him from the source code! You know, he would absolutely probably fail the protagonist game. So this time, the disciple's the protagonist. This is freaking... Oh, man. This is just a treat on the eyes. Part's probably gonna be edited out because copyright, it's a bitch. That's cool. This is gonna be so much fucking fun. Oh, has he... Is he playing him? Did he trick him and is basically just using him as hired muscle? Unless, can they, like, use their psychic powers to go into, like, the astral plane? I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, he's about to evolve into a Kadabra. Let him bend some spoons, huh, honey? I know when I was his age, I was bending more than spoons. Ritsu! What a fucking nerd. All the other girls are nothing compared to her? Is that... Yep, that's... Tsubami! God, curse my inability to write quickly. Publicly shame him, everybody. Go! Come on, Charlie Brown, come on! Is this like a... Progress towards Mob's explosion! Mob... Explosion. Is he using him to... What's going on? We're at 25%, people! I wonder if, psychics have their own, like, organization. Like the Jujutsu Sorcerers and the Demon Slayers. There's a nip in the air. Gold won't be good for my crops. Never is. Jack the Ripper's in there, watch out. The old Hanna-Barbera running sound. But I want to look at the ants. This is just such a visually fun show. Like, that background, it doesn't seem necessarily to match with him, but it's not like, it's not distracting me. Story and visuals, it's, I'm having to look in two different directions. Yeah, alright. So what's his deal? Like, really, like, charismatic, and he's just trying to keep that idea in Mob's head that he is someone to be, like, to take information from? Or is there something more here? Maybe he's almost like a talent scout, almost, and he's testing Mob out. Well, what do we do? Spring the trap. Oh, man! I know what I need to do. I need to watch it twice, looking only at the subtitles and understanding the story, and then looking only at the background. What's that? Hold on a second! This was our romping grounds. Oh, fuck, oh, God. We slipped on a banana peel and died! Whoa, is Mob just generating that? A vanishing salt punch? Well, that didn't hurt at all. Of course. Or is Mob making this guy think that he's that powerful? We got one! Okay. Ooh, nice. The lights are pretty. Holy shit. Look at this thing. Just gulp. No way. We're not getting Mob Explosion yet. Jesus Christ. Like, in terms of scale, this really isn't that much at all. It's just the whole presentation. He gets eaten, he blows himself out. But my gosh, that's just a spectacle right there. So this is like if Yuji was Gojo from the start. I am elated that this came to be. I'm so happy. Move aside your line, April. We have the real tearjerker here. I mean, did they ever say that they committed any crimes? Oh, man. I don't like it when they play the outro over this kind of stuff. I mean, I really like it because it sounds really good, but editing makes it way harder. We're gonna get teased something big, so we want to keep watching. I mean, I want to keep watching anyways. Like, are we gonna meet another psychic? So, like, really, he's gonna become Mob's agent once he starts getting big. 2%. All right. Whoa, hold on, folks. So we are up to 27%. Oh, wait a minute. Are we gonna get, like... Is it gonna build up all the way to the last episode of the first season or whatever? So we get, like, 100% explosion for the fight? That would be really cool. Let's see. So we got Raijin, Artaka. Raijin Artaka. Correct me, please. Who is the yellow-haired fellow who is our Ghostbuster. At least he likes to believe he is. But for some reason or somehow, he got Mob under his wing to be his disciple. Because obviously Mob is phenomenally powerful in psychic ability. To the point where, you know, what would be more on the, you know, obviously it's not going to be the high tier, because the high tier, it's a One Punch Man-esque style show. The high tiers are going to be fucking insane. But I mean, like, the average regular ghost, like, their high tier is shaking in their boots against that ghost thing that they fought, and Mob just, easy clap, done, let's get out of here, I want some ramen. So, you know, how did Raijin, whatever, get to be in that position with Mob? We got Ritsu, who's Mob's older brother, who's also a nice person. He's also kind of the favorite child. How much of Mob's family knows of his ability? Like, they say that he keeps bending spoons. Now, do they think he's doing that with his hand, or do they know he's doing it with his mind? And if they know that he's doing it with his mind, then how common is psychic stuff in this world? Because, like, I don't know about you, but if I knew that my son had the ability to move things with his mind, a billion things would go through my head, but I know eventually, I would talk to my son about using that in ways that would benefit his life. One of which being, you have the ability to move shit with your mind. One, can you do other things? Can you help other people with this? How can you make money with this? You know, if a father and a son can go, you know, and talk about how, you know, his son is a really good football player and should make that his profession, can't be different than when your son is moving things with his mind. Also, if you're ever wondering why it's the spoon, it's like a classic magic trick where you bend the spoon with your mind. Pretty sure it's like you have two spoons in your hand and something like that. But yeah, so that's why it's always spoons. But if they don't know, or if psychic stuff is well known, which I guess is not really. I'm gonna say, like, because based off of the fact that he was able to set up a business, right? But this could be a world where, like, you know, your crazy crackpot ghost stories are just true. So, like, you come in, oh, it was a ghost, I'm being haunted. A bunch of people go, yeah, sure, right, but she actually is. And so you go with the people who will believe you, and, you know, get rid of it. Very, very Ghostbusters-esque. But how many psychics are there in this world? Like, because it said like there are things that go bump in the night, and humanity has been defended, or whatever it was, has been defended by psychics. I guess it says how ghosts function, as long as there have been ghosts, or at least, not too long after in the grand scale of things. So are they still just treated like, oh yeah, sure, right, I bet you're telling the future. Right, okay, thanks. That was super generic, super vague, so it can apply to everybody. Or is it, like, how much does the government know about psychics? Is there a psychic institution? Like, does it search out people with psychic abilities? Is it like an underground movement? Do psychics compete with each other? Do they aid each other with ghosts? What's the upper limit of a psychic's power? Obviously, we've seen that it can be very freaking high, considering the opening and just what we've seen Mob be able to do. Have we seen him affect his environment that much? Well, we saw him throw a bunch of stuff around in the tunnel, and he wasn't even trying. Now, I'm sure that's just going to be baby stuff compared to what he will do. And Mob is a very special case, I would imagine. I imagine he has near to completely unparalleled psychic power. Though I wonder, is psychic power all about just raw strength, raw potential, or is it far more technique based? Like, would somebody with, say, 8 years of, practicing their psychic abilities to a fine point, would they be able to beat Mob in a fight or in a psychic competition just because Mob's less refined? Well, I guess I don't even know if Mob's unrefined. Like, I don't know the limit of which Mob has practiced his ability. I'm really liking this show. I'm very into it, and it's just so visually appealing. It's so fun to watch. It is reminding me a lot of One Punch Man. Now I just need those awesome guitar riffs. Also, hold on. Speaking of One Punch Man, hold on a second. Was that him? Was that our boy Saitama? Mr. Saitama? Okay, that's taking forever to load. I'm really excited. Yeah, so like I said at the beginning, I'm 100% for narrative. Like, the story, the characters, the plot, everything, that's what I like to watch. Don't get me wrong, I love animation. It brings the show together. You wouldn't be able to have a show like this without animation. And I'm speaking generally, not just about the show. I love its story, plot, characters. That's why I got so pissed at, like, What If and Loki. It's because while the set design and the effects and everything were just great, the story and characters were really bad. They were inconsistent with themselves. They were inconsistent with their prior products, the prior content and shows that they're attached to, movies they're attached to. So all that stuff, and that's why I got so pissed about them. But man, the colors were really cool in this one. The flashy lights and the moving pictures were a lot of fun in this one. Maybe the story doesn't need to be there quite as much when I'm having just that much fun just looking at the screen. Though, if there is, like, a plot, and it doesn't have to be, like, fucking, Death Note or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or anything, where it's, like, yeah, multi-arc setups and shit. It could literally just be like, oh, yeah, no, that's an arc. It's a win. Well, that's probably gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. This was so fun. I'm so glad this won. If you would, please like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our social medias. The links are in the description. And if you would, please support us on Patreon. So once we're done with Mob, you can get access to determine what show we watch next, as well as the entire full-length reaction for this, and almost certainly later Mob episodes. So please, would you do that? And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.